Welcome back. It is yours truly, Nick of Movie AV Impulse, and I decided that I am going to release this video early. This is my A to Z challenge brought to you by Hux. Awesome guy. Just discovered his page a few days ago thanks to Mid-Level Media. Just a quick thank you to the three main people that are always showing me love. I really appreciate it. 4K King. If you don't know who he is, I will be on his podcast this weekend. And Disc Completist, you know who you are. That's my man right there. And Andrew Robertson, if you want the best in audio reviews, that is the place to go. Also, just a quick couple of shout outs to the Rad Pack. You guys are awesome. I'm sorry I discovered you guys so late. 4K D-Ray, he does like some of the craziest side-by-side comparisons. And Undead Media, go check him out. He's just starting up. His collection is getting up there, and he'll be probably surpassing me within the next couple of months. And I'm only at like about 1,100 movies, but I only buy what I am going to watch. So I can't hate anybody that just wants to buy something. I am probably one of the weirdest collectors. I think me and D-Ray have talked about this before. We're kind of like the same type of collector. I only collect what I'm going to watch more than once. I don't even collect whole franchises, which is crazy. Well, I do own the Transformers. Damn it. I do own the Transformers, don't I? I do. Anyways, without further ado, alright, so let's get this challenge started. And my first number pick is going to be 1408. Absolutely love this movie. John Cusack, Samuel L. Jackson, they both killed it. Absolutely love it. For A, I'm going to choose The Addams Family. This is my one cheat. I do have two because I changed my mind at the last second. But this one, it was very hard. This is one of the hardest letters to pick for me, which was B, because I had to give up two of my favorite comedies and one of my favorite movies growing up. But that two favorite comedies are Bridesmaids and The Big Lebowski. I love those. Bridesmaids and Big Lebowski are my go-to. And Beetlejuice. I had to give up Beetlejuice, but I can't give it up. And here's my cheat. All four Batmans. I have to have the Michael Keaton Batman, both Batman Returns, and Batman Forever I like too. Batman and Robin, I guess I would just watch it. But Val Kilmer, he did an okay job. For C, I'm going to go with Colors. Phenomenal movie, impactful. If you've never seen Colors, you need to watch it. It is one of the most... Sean Penn, it's the first time I ever knew who Sean Penn was. And it is a phenomenal movie about gang life and a cop that's trying to retire and a rookie cop coming on. It's phenomenal. D is going to be Dodgeball. This is in my top 5 comedies of all time. I absolutely love Dodgeball. I drive my wife crazy with Dodgeball. I literally drive my wife crazy. You can ask her. This is my other cheat and my only other cheat. So I only had 2 because I changed my mind at the last second. And that's Ernest. I have the 3-pack, which is going for a crazy amount of money right now. I don't know why, but I absolutely love Ernest. And, come to think about it, I can't go. Ernest Goes to Jail is my favorite. Ernest Scared Stupid, that one's my second. Halloween classic. It's kind of like having Hocus Pocus. You have to have it. Ernest Goes to Camp. I like that one. Everything else is single movies. Hux, I got you, man. Fight Club is for F. That is the Deadpool release slipcover. Love it. But here's the original, because you always got to see the original artwork. Oh, I love it. This is one of my boys' favorite movies too, but I could not live without Fight Club. G is a good one because I can't live without this, and it kind of sucks because now I'm gonna have to take it out of my actor, my 25 actors that he just started up, and that's Goodfellas. I cannot. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta. Man, he will be missed. And Joe Pesci in any mobster movie, he just takes the whole thing. He takes it over. H is going to be the argument that I stuck with my Blu-ray. I did not get the 4K. I am sorry. I don't like all that darkness, but Heat. I just kept my Blu-ray. I canceled my thing. And I can never pronounce I properly, but Mike Judge was ahead of his time when he made this movie, and it's starting to come to fruition. Idiocracy. I absolutely love this movie. I mean, this is comedy gold right here. J, I could have went John Wick, or I could have went, with a lot of things, but I love Jack Reacher. Tom Cruise, you can't go wrong with a Tom Cruise movie. I love Tom Cruise. K was easy for me. I mean, instantly off the bat, when I thought of K, I thought of this. Kids. This movie is so impactful. L, Little Monsters. Come on. I'm not even going to say anything about that. With slip. I love this slip, by the way. This is awesome. Got this from Orbit DVD. Shout out to Orbit. All right. Let's move on into the next stack. The rest of the alphabet. Another impactful movie. Menace to Society. You want to talk about a hood movie? I think this is way better than Boys in the Hood. People are going to argue with that and probably shut this video off after I said that, but I'm sorry. Way better than Boys in the Hood. I love that movie. It was more impactful to me. And this has been a new movie for me. Thank you to who bought it for me. Somebody gifted it to me, and I absolutely love it. New World. I did a kind of like explaining this movie because it is kind of long, but it just never gets boring to me. I love the subtitles. I'll read them all day. This movie was awesome. If you have not seen this movie, New World, pick it up. You will not regret it at all. For O is very easy for me. The Other Guys. I'm not even going to say anything. The Other Guys. Come on. This is Will Ferrell. I mean, you can't go wrong with Other Guys. This is my favorite director. I even named my son after him. Quentin Tarantino film, Pulp Fiction. For P, I can't live without Pulp Fiction. I still love this. I still have this, and I'm going to get the 4K when it is released. Even when I showed Disc this, he was like, "Yo, I haven't seen that in a while." Q kind of won by default. I had two movies starting with Q, and the other one sucked. So Quarantine is going to be that one. Yes, look at that. Blockbuster title. I'm old school, baby. Blockbuster. I miss Blockbuster. R was another one that was kind of hard. I had to give up R, but this movie I could live with all day long. Romeo and Juliet. I just did a top 5 Leonardo DiCaprio movies, and this was one of them in it because I love this. A Plague on Both Your Houses. Doesn't get any better than that. S. This is a new entry. This was a Shudder original, and I had this imported, and then now they're coming out with an American release, but it probably won't be as good because this is the unrated, no hose bar, The Sadness. This steelbook is absolutely beautiful, but I cannot live. Ever since I watched this movie, I can't live without it. Any horror fans, The Sadness. That's all I'm going to say. If you have Shudder, go watch it right now. You're wasting your time. Well, after this video. Team America. I mean, F yeah. I'm not going to say the other word, but South Park creators. Come on, man. You can't go wrong. U is another one. I'm kind of like in that same realm. U and X, just like Mel from My Killer Podcast. U kind of won by default. That's Uncharted, but I can watch this because I used to play the video games because I'm old. I've been playing those video games ever since. V is another one that I'm probably going to have to give this up as far as a director goes. But this movie kind of was like just chilly, spooky. The Visit, The Grandparents, awesome movie. W, I cannot live without. I think this is one of Leo's best, after the 2000s. This is definitely Leo's best. Wolf on Wall Street. I mean, I'm not even going to say anything else. X kind of won by default. I only have 2 X movies, one being X-Men, and the other one, X-Men 2. And I kind of like X-Men 2 more because I love Nightcrawler. I used to watch the TV show back in the 90s, the original. I don't have to go to Disney Plus and watch it. I actually watched it. Y is Year One. I love this movie. Jack Black. He was hilarious in it. Enough said. And Z is super easy for me. I love Zoolander. The 5 syllables, Derek Zoolander. I mean, it's comedy gold. Anyways, thank you for this challenge. I will be doing the next challenge, and hopefully I'll post that either Sunday or Monday. But I'm posting this one early. Thank you for everyone. I'm at 100 subscribers. I appreciate all the love and support. And I will link everybody that I named. I really appreciate it, everyone. Stay tuned. I will post that other one very soon. But love y'all. Thank you. And tell me what you think.